Greetings from AP State Council of Higher Education. And I welcome you all for the 174th edition of Talk the Book, the book review program of AP State Council of Higher Education. Today, we have with us Mr. Jajula Vishwa, a fourth-year engineering student of Andhra Loyola Institute of Engineering and Technology, Vijayawada. Rarely we get book reviewers from students. So one such student is Jajula Vishwa. Today he is going to review the book The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Before Vishwa starts his review, maybe a few words about Vishwa. As I said, Vishwa is pursuing his computer science engineering program at Andhra Loyola Institute of Engineering and Technology. He has a deep love for English language and made significant strides in both literary and academic circles. And Vishwa is also a poet. He has co-authored the book Shadows and Light, showcasing his passion for writing and creativity. His intellectual pursuits have led him to attend and present papers at various national and international seminars, further establishing his presence in the academic community. Driven by a continuous desire for knowledge and self-expression, Jajula Vishwa is poised to make a lasting impact both within and beyond his field of study. Today, Vishwa is going to bring us the book, The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Most of us do not know that we have a mind and the mind has its own mind. Yes, without even realizing, our mind is often governed by another entity which is called the subconscious mind. Today, we are going to listen from Jajula Vishwa about the power of subconscious mind, authored by Joseph Murphy. Over to you, Vishwa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Respected Charge Chairman and Vice Chairman, Professor K. Ramamohan Rao Garu, distinguished members of APSHE, academicians, and my dear friends and viewers, I feel delighted to have a golden opportunity to share views on this book. So, without any delay, let's begin. We all want to something in our life. Human beings are driven by continuous desire to achieve something, and we strive for it until our very end. So, what if I say that all your desires can come true by just one thought? Let me put it. What you think, you become. If this state, get two responses. The first response goes like, people agree with me. But the second response goes like in a funny way that, okay, Vishwa, you have said what you think is what you become, then I'm thinking of being prime minister. So have I become one? Or I'm thinking of becoming a billionaire. Have I become one? So when we focus on the second response, as I said before, here, when these people who give the second response especially, before they start to think about becoming a billionaire, before they start to think becoming a prime minister, they just written inside their mind is impossible. It's like blocking their mental state, which can be called as mental block, which will be further discussed in upcoming chapters of this book. So they just stop the mind. They fixed inside their mind that it is impossible. Yet then they start to think I can become one. Obviously, that never comes true. So mostly in Sanskrit, especially in Vedantas and Upanishads, there is a quotation goes like, Yad bhavam tad bhavate, which means as you feel, so you become. I'm repeating again. Yad bhavam tad bhavate. As you feel, so you become, which is a kind of true with which is a kind of matches to my statement which I gave before. What you think is what you become. So if true, you feel so you become, then we daily people we people things, then why they are not coming true? That's the question. So here we have to think such a way, feel things such a way that has to come true. When you feel in such a way, the power inside you becomes unleashed. What is power? Why this power is so powerful that it can even become the luck? We say some people are lucky enough, and this power is what brings them luck. So this power is called subconscious mind. And the book which I'm going to talk about is The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. So, good evening, everyone over here. My name is Vishwa Chandra, 4th CSC, Andhra Revara Institute of Engineering and Technology. So, without a delay, let's dive in. The Power of Subconscious Mind was written by Joseph Murphy. He's an American writer. Before he started writing this book, he's been to India, our country, and traveled with sages and gone through epics of India to give a strong foundation in the subject of the book. So the book contains 20 chapters about conscious mind. And before we get depth into the chapters, the author explains that the brain contains two parts. The first one is conscious mind. The second one is subconscious mind. So what is conscious mind first? Look at me. I'm sitting and I'm speaking in English. Because I'm in the platform of which is going live, that's why I'm sitting a straight way and speaking English. It's because the English should be used here. Because I'm in the platform of live, my gestures and my body language is different. Because I'm in the platform, in this platform, the way I behave is different. So who is telling me these things that I should be like this? What is driving me that I have to stay only like this to speak in this platform? What's the base reason behind this? That's the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the first stage of mind which has the ability to take decisions. The term conscious is being aware of surroundings. The term conscious is being knowing things that around us, and in order to behave ourselves, we observe things. We are aware of things around us, and yet according to that things we start to behave. So that's conscious mind. It's a tree of thoughts. From the conscious mind, the actions are driven. With the first stage of conscious mind, we perform actions. So this is conscious mind. Then what is the subconscious mind? Imagine if I take a big size of ice cube, it goes like 10 kgs, and the 10 kgs of I just dropped into the sea, in a plain sea. You can see. All we can see is a 10 to 20% of ice is being floating at the surface of water, and next the rest of 80 to 90% of the ice is submerged below the water. Let me brush again. If I take a 10 kgs of iceberg or ice balls and drop it into the clean sea, all I can see is just a 10% of surface of ice is visible on the upper surface of the sea. But at the below, the rest 90% of ice is submerged. The reason why I'm saying this is at the first surface, a 10% surface of ice which we see is the conscious mind. And the rest submerged large amount of ice is the subconscious mind. We have many examples about subconscious mind. In our daily lives, let me take my own experience. Once I was coming to college, and I daily drive on. So my house is just 0.6 kilometers away from the college. Usually I don't put on helmet, but suddenly something inside me is me to put a helmet on that specific day. I don't know why, just that was just striking inside my mind that to keep a helmet. Something I felt like something's gonna be wrong. And I kept the helmet on that day. And when I was driving, my bike just has skid and I fell down. There is no injury to my body, but unfortunately, my head hit the pole. God, by the my subconscious mind, or by the grace of God, I kept the helmet, and nothing happened to me. Just a scratch on the helmet. Imagine what kind of damage might happen to my head if I hit it. So, what has told me to keep a helmet? Not only this, while we are going out, a mother sometimes say, why she can sometimes say that. And sometimes it even comes true. Sometimes some thoughts come to our mind to stop this. Don't do this. Some thoughts, it felt like someone saying to us, you cannot do this, stop here. That do it, this is the right time. So who tells these things? And who told me to keep a helmet? Because my conscious mind is just aware of surroundings. As far as my conscious mind, the road will be the same, the traffic will be the same, and my driving will be the same. It never expect that my bike tire is going to skid, because we humans can't even see future. Then how is it possible to predict future and to take necessary step to control it? Who told me? This is conscious. People have power inside us. And this subconscious mind, this tells us sometimes it is so powerful that it can even predict, said before. And this subconscious mind get activated many times. Me, why then your subconscious mind is that powerful? Then why is there anyone who activated this mind? In that case, ghost, yes, we have many examples for that. I think we have recently heard this news. A man traveling on a bike on a forest with his family with a two-wheeler, suddenly cheetah is attacked on him, and he killed cheetah. So imagine, he's a normal man. He's not a firefighter. He's not a police, or he's not a trained hunter. He's just a normal man. And imagine, we humans can't even handle a tiger. We can't sometimes this kind of huge animals. And a cheetah is a top-class predator trying to hunt, trying to tear skin, flesh. And he's just a normal man who wants to protect his family. That's all. Then how did he kill a tiger with his own bare hands? What gave him strength of a lion to a tiger? What gave him the braveness tiger, cheetah? So what gave him to kill a cheetah? That's example of subconscious. At that moment, he wants to protect his family at all cost. At that moment, I said, sometimes we get activate our subconscious mind. And when our subconscious mind activate, the way we behave is different. Because our subconscious mind, once it's get activated, it main focuses on achieving something. As I said before, what you think is what you become. Yad bhavam tad bhavatave. As you feel, so you become. That's what happens. He thought of killing a tiger. He thought of protecting his family. And where the thought came from? From his subconscious mind. From his subconscious mind, the thought has traveled to his conscious mind, leading to do such actions to protect his family at any cost, even killing a cheetah, the top-class predator. So that's how he did it. Not only that kind of a simple man, we humans can't even bear such a small pain of an. Even if you asked me to poke myself with a pen on my hand, I might not be able to do it. It's because my conscious mind knows that if I poke myself with a pen, knowingly, deliberately, I might bleed. So no matter how fast I poke to here, my hand just suddenly slows down bit by bit, and until it doesn't pokes it. Imagine you can try that for yourself. So what's happening here is that the conscious mind is stopping us because it's aware of that we are going to get hurt. Then how did we got independence? Yesterday we have celebrated our 78th independence, and we all aware how we got that independence. Knowing that our ancestors are freedom fighters running towards the bullets, knowing that the bullet gonna tear their flesh and skin, knowing that they are going to die, but yet they went through the bullets. Why? What drove them to such an extent? They are human like us. They have feelings like us. They have pain. They can feel pain just like us. But something inside their mind drove them to such an extent. There's something inside of their mind wants to face anything in order to achieve something. And that desire is independence. At that moment, their subconscious mind acted, pushed them through the bullets for independence. Subconscious mind, if something doesn't even care about its own life, all it cares about the achievement, and why will be explained in further chapters. Not only freedom fighters, you can take example of our Gandhi. We all know that Gandhi started his freedom movement, after he's being pushed out of the train. So the question is, he is just a human like us. He's been in that era where British is ruling the entire India mercilessly. So until he's being pushed out of the train, he never thought of starting that kind of tremendous independence movement. Then what made him to start that kind of freedom movement after only being pushed out of the train? It's because I told you again, sometimes it's at some point our subconscious minds get activated by any action which we can't even predict. And after being pushed out of train, the first thought came to his freedom, liberation to our, and that's how it all began. And it led to the independence of India. That's the subconscious mind. A subconscious mind is a powerful place where miracles. And how the subconscious mind is worked will be explained. So until I told, your conscious mind is a tree of thoughts. So your conscious mind is a tree which contains multiple thoughts. So if that's a tree of multiple thoughts, where you will see the tree? Where you will see that specific tree? So that's the question. If your conscious mind is a subconscious mind is the place plan. When you think, when you plant the seed of subconscious, when you plant the seed of your thoughts into the subconscious mind, depending upon the thoughts, your conscious mind receives the thoughts, which leads to actions. Let me explain in a simple way. Imagine I want to write an exam, and I thought I can't even do it. So I just planted the seed of a negative thought inside my subconscious mind. And that's how my subconscious mind receives it. And then it transfers the thoughts to the conscious mind, building a tree of thoughts. And from the conscious mind, the actions will be done. Just before 2 days, I heard that I'm going to speak in a talk book session. I was very nervous. And at a point I thought that I can't even do it. Then what made me to sit and speak like this? Who pushed me? It's my own subconscious mind. It's because I planted a seed of thought, a positive. I told that I can face them. I can face the world with my voice and thoughtful content. And I see that these thoughts and again, 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 and it leads to the conscious mind to build a tree of positive vibes, and that's how you can hear my words in a confident manner. This is the point. So this is how the conscious mind is. And next, the topic of magnetism. What is magnetism? So before we go into the magnetism, let me explain this with an example. Sometimes we call few people lucky persons. What is luck? The question is, what is luck? Is this something that happens by an incident or an accident? And why we call these people as lucky persons is because they tend to track things. If you write an exam, their attraction makes them to receive the materials which are that particular exam. How is this happening? Why attracting only good things? And why call it persons and luck is explained by the law of the law of attraction. What you think is what you become, I said earlier. It works in the same way. Think about good things. If you plant the positive thought in your subconscious mind, it automatically provides a field of attraction around you that attracts the good things. I can take an example with this. For this, before 2 years, when I was in like first year or second year, I attended the first elocution competition. And after this elocution competition, I got a prize. I got the second prize most. I was kind of bit stressed that I got a second prize. And paper presentation, I want to improve myself. So I thought of buying a book called Speaking Actively by Daniel Carnegie. And I searched for that book in the entire Vijay. At that specific date was not available. I searched in online. Their delivery date is showed after 10 days of my presentation, which was, I can't accept that. So I thought, no, I can get that book. But something inside me told me that it's okay, stay positive, keep hope. So I kept, it's okay, the book, I can speak. I practice myself. I post the positive thoughts in my mind. And guess what? After the 2 days of the competition, I received the second prize. And the prize is a book. And when I opened the cover, miraculously, the book name is Speaking Actively, the same book which I've searched for days and days. And finally, I found it in form of a gift. That's how things work. You have to believe, you have to keep the positive thoughts in the subconscious mind. And that's how you change things. In the book, he explains about if you take a pen and pour it in a black ink, and when you write with that pen, whatever you write will be in the black color. So what do you do? If you want to change the color of the pen, imagine the same case applies to me. I take a pen which is filled with black ink, and I'm writing it again. No matter how long I write, it can't even change its color. So I thought of changing the pen or doing some modifications in the pen. So I twisted its tip and kind of bending it again. So I did all the external modifications which can be done to a pen. But no matter how hard I do, the pen is still writing black color. I don't know where the problem is. I'm doing it again and again, yet it's still writing in the black color. I took the tip off, still black color. I broke and fractured the external parts. Striking it again and again, still writing in the black color. So where's the mistake? The mistake is in the color I've chosen. So instead of doing all the external modifications on the pen, if I simply green ink, ink which I want, ink which I want, it will definitely write in that color. If I want red ink, if I pour a red color in the pen, it will definitely write in red color. The reason why I'm saying this is the same with us. If you plant negative thoughts in your subconscious mind, if you think you can't, if you believe that you're like this forever, then you can't expect to change that. It's the yourself for fixing yourself that I'm like this. Then how can it change? That's why if you think positively, if you post the positive thoughts in your subconscious mind, if you believe you can write exam well, if you believe that you can crack the post, if you believe that you can be a topper, if you believe that you can speak, if you believe that you're not fearful to anyone, and when your subconscious mind is seeded with that kind of thoughts, then a tree will be developed with the same kind of thoughts and fruits, and which are the results. So that's how things work. It's all about thinking positively, seeding your subconscious mind in a positive way. Let me tell you some examples about it. In the book, the author explains about a man who is paralyzed and in his entire body, where his entire body is paralyzed and he can't even move his single limb. All he can do is just breathe in and breathe out and eat. That's all. And after a few years, the author explains a scenario. After just few days, he started walking. How that's possible? No one has done any surgery to him, but he can move his limbs. No one has done any magic tricks on him, but he can walk again. How's that happen? And when he was inquired, what's the magic behind this? He just said one single thing. Every day I sleep. Every day I close my eyes at night. I used to tell the same words and again. I'm completely all right. I have no problem in my entire body. I can walk again. I'm just a normal person. I have no defaults in my body. And tomorrow and from now on, I can walk. And he said the same lines again and again while he was going to sleep. And one day, miraculously, he can move his limbs. That's how you activate your subconscious mind. Either it should activate on a particular instant, or you can move your subconscious mind with few tricks like this. The first one is telling yourself, seeding the positive thoughts in your mind. Not only the paralyzed person, the author also explains about a woman who has a problem of forgetting things, memory loss. But while she was going to sleep, she used to say the same things in her mind again and again. I'm completely all right. I have nothing. I have no problem inside my mind. I can remember everything from now on. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just a normal person like everyone. I have no defects in my mind. And day by day, things got improved. And finally, she has lost the memory loss condition. She has recovered from that condition. So people saying that's a miracle. It's not there is no miracle that's happened. It's all our subconscious mind. We give the input. It's all our subconscious mind, the seed of thoughts which we seed. If we seed an apple tree in a soil, we cannot expect a mango tree to be coming. If you want a mango tree, then you have to seed the seeds of mango. So that's how things work. You plant the negative thoughts in your mind, in a subconscious mind, you cannot expect things to go on with positively. At first, you have to plan with your positive thoughts. Positively, just say, be hopeful. What you think is what you become. All the positive quotes have a meaning, actually. It's that subconscious mind. What you think, how you feel, it should be positive so that your subconscious mind can take it. The thing is, your conscious mind works on the rationality, but your subconscious mind doesn't know about rationality. Your conscious mind sees things. Your conscious mind is there surroundings. It takes decisions. Your conscious mind has the ability to take decision, but your subconscious mind doesn't take the decisions. But it just follows blindly what your conscious mind believes. If you think you are a professional, your conscious mind will become one. If you think that you can do it, of course you will. if you can crack the exam, because yes, you will crack the exam. It's all about how you think. It's all how you prompt your mind. It's all about how you train your subconscious mind back there. That's how you get the actual results. But people actually forget it. They always think negative. Which the next and upcoming topic is mental block. I said before, we are going to discuss about it. This is the time. So what is this mental block? If that's kind of sounds new, right? Mental block. Let me make it simple. For example, we used to listen these kind of words from most of our friends. This is like this. Come on, I can't speak on stage because I have stage fear. No, I can't speak. No, I can't dance because I just don't know how to dance. And few people might say, I have a short temper. That's why I can't have a short temper. I can't change it. So actually block the mentality. They actually give a boundary to their thoughts. Mental block. They're blocking themselves. I can't study. I'm stage fear. I can't speak on people because I have a stage fear. You're blocking yourself that you can't do it. You're blocking your own future with your thoughts. You're blocking them. You're just keeping the gates on there. That you can't speak, that you can't perform, that you have a temper. You're accepting the negative things to yourself. Then how do you expect things will happen in your life? So you have to agree that thinking positively is the first most thing. You have to tell your subconscious mind, yes, I can do it. You have to tell your subconscious mind, I believe that no, I don't have a stage fear. World, yes, I am here. You can train your mind. So these mental block, that is the thing we actually do. We block our mindset. Yet we the results and they don't arrive, and we blame ourselves that things are going on wrong. Then work. So mental blocks should be avoided. Make your mind free. Think of something. Think about all the good things and get the good in mind. And the next is mental healing. So we just clear the mental block. So we don't have any mental block giving the all to our minds. Then few people have some problems. They want to heal. It might be depression, loss of a person, or any physical problems. I mean the problems which are related to physical body. So they need heal. How can be healed? That's the topic of mental. So we give the subconscious mind the inputs so that it provides its own healing. But what is so powerful is because he can see the future. And that actually happens sometimes to us. I said in before example that something told me to helmet on. I just see the future. So it's like the same thing. Both have the power, complete control of subconscious mind, and actually we don't have that power. It's because we think negatively, and then how we can expect the power to be present? So the mental healing works with the help of subconscious mind. You have to think, I'm okay. I have no problem at all. You have to think, yet my problem is curing. You have to think, yet my disease is getting better day by day. Day by day, you have to give the inputs to your mind. I'm saying this again and again. Give your mind the positive vibes. Give the mind the positive words. That's why they said, stay positive, be positive, listen to positive thoughts. It's because the things that goes to your subconscious mind will actually becomes the truth. The things you give to your mind, things you see on your subconscious mind, would results that respective to that specific seeds. So mental healing works in that way. And mental healing we can mostly see in prayer. We believe that prayer is the holiest thing we can have in this world we have. We join our hands, close our eyes, and pray to God, oh God, help me with this problem. And how does it happen? Because we sometimes believe, yes, that God answered all our problems. I don't believe that God exists or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Let's put that in aside. Few does and few doesn't. But there's a science in prayer, you know. When you kneel yourself down and join hands, especially in temple, church, or any religious place, you can see there is a silence. It's because when you are contacting your subconscious mind, there should be no. It's because it's you who the subconscious mind. That's why we join our hands and pray to God. God, I'm having this problem. Please help me. Please, God, help me with this problem. We same input. We are talking to God, but deep inside the explanation is that we are actually talking to our subconscious mind by closing our eyes and letting our soul to talk with us. So we are praying our own subconscious mind, telling us the problem it is. God, show me the way. Telling our own subconscious mind, please show me the way. And that's how things changes. And that's how miracles happens actually. That's why prayer is that's why we call prayer is so powerful. It's because both in scientific and religious faith, as they have the advantages since they are so powerful. They have their own explanations. We can explain this as subconscious mind, and we can explain this as God's power. But whatever the truth it is, but prayer actually works, both in scientifically and religiously. So until now, I've said all these things. And there's a quote in Telugu that goes like, Mantralki Chandakal Ralabu. And I said all these things until now. So what do you think? Is it going to work? Or you might just heard what I said, and you might go to another speech. And you might just browse on to another topic. But you're missing things actually. Well, how about you give it a try? Just because you thought for a single day doesn't mean that it would fail. It would come true. Just because you thought you'd be a good person, or just because you thought you can achieve something, but for only one time, you can't expect that to be true. So you have to do it again and again. The next day, the next day, the next day. There are many examples in that book. There are cases where people overcome fear with their own subconscious mind, telling the mind that everything is okay. I'm completely confident in my life. That's how changes happen. So you heard what I said. Then go for it. Give it a try on the specific problem you are facing. Tell your own subconscious mind. It's just you versus you. Tell yourself what you're facing. Tell yourself what your problems are. Tell yourself what you need. What's the solution? If you don't find a solution, then ask your brain what the solution is. You are the own creator and destroyer of your own world. We have heard this quote from the childhood of our lives, but never got to know what's the reason behind it. And never got to know why we are the creator, we are only the destroyer. It's because we have this subconscious mind, the power is what does the things. If you surround the negative people around you, the subconscious mind not only activate by your own voice, sometimes it takes the seeds from other people's voice or the other people's statements. For example, I want to speak right here, and how my friends saying you can't do it. It's because you're the first person. You're the first person to be here on this platform. So you can't do it. You get nervous. You can't even speak. And some goes like saying, "This is not your time. This is not your time, and this is not your type. I don't think that you can speak. Why can't you just give up or switch to another thing?" So when I hear all the negative people saying the negative statements, that actually goes inside my mind. That's why we can see people fail at mostly is because they believe that something is wrong with them. They believe that it might go wrong or it will go wrong. Yeah, they still hope to doing the thing, but deep inside they just fix themselves. It's going to go wrong. It's because they can't take when something is going wrong, so they want to prepare themselves before it's even happening. But in the process of preparing, they actually accept the thing that it's going to wrong, and definitely it's going to wrong. That's why it's happened. So getting ready to face the failure, it's a good thing. But accepting this thing inside you is what problem is. You want to be ready to face the failure, but no, unknowingly, you actually accept the failure by yourself. You give that input as to your mind, then how can you expect positive things to happen? So that's how it works. Give your in mind the right input, the right thing, the right knowledge, the right words to your mind, that it to your own subconscious mind, so that it generates a tree of positivity. And from that conscious tree of positivity, your actions will be derived. And that's how you do your actions, which leads to best results. It may go wrong for first day or second day, but do it again and again, no matter how long it takes. But one day, my words will come true, or the book proves right. I don't believe that God exists or not. I don't want to push up this argument about the existence of God, but I believe something, that human beings are not just an ordinary animals when compared to the other animals in the ecosystem. We are something special. It's because I never thought a woman could lift a complete car, weighs more than 200, 300 kgs with this one single hand to save her own child. And when she was asked to do it again, she can't. Then who gave her superpower to lift a car? We know how much the weight of a car is. It goes like a ton. Even the world's strongest bodybuilders would still suffer to lift a car. They face huge difficulty in just lifting a car. So how could a woman do it? Just one single hand, she just lifted the car and pull her child out. And when she was when she was asked to do the next time, she didn't. So because her child is not trapped yet, but at that specific moment, someone gave her power. Who gave her power? Is the God, or is her own mind, which I was been talking about, the subject of subconscious, the power of subconscious mind. The subconscious mind provided the required power to lift a car and save her own child. Because at that specific moment, saving her child is the only thing that she cares about on the entire world. And that's how she did it. Yet she saved her child, becoming a superhero. And that's how things work. So there's something we human beings are gifted with. There's something, a supernatural power inside us, because every living thing in this nature is created by nature. We are part of nature. So maybe I think that power in the subconscious mind had the same power equal to nature, so that it sometimes predicts the future. As I said before, in my case, not only in my case, a lot of people here who are watching this video have faced the same thing. Something tells them, okay, you have to do this right now. Or something tells them, no, don't go, quit, just come back. So just come back, and then they realize that, oh my God, thank God, God saved me from this. Or otherwise, what might happen if I'm in this? Or we just say to ourselves, thank God I just applied to this job right time. What happens if I don't? So is it really God? Or is it really your own mind playing with your own self, giving the right directions just because you are thinking about that? That's why I'm saying it again. The same quote from the beginning, Yad bhavam tad bhavate, as you feel, so you become. That's why we have the power to control everything that's around us. Sometimes we have the power to predict the future. Luck is not an incident or a specific incident or an accident. It's just the subconscious mind. When you think with positivity, when your thoughts are filled with positivity, your mind tend to attract the things around you. And that's how the luck is happen. They call it as luck, but actually the power of subconscious mind. It attracts the things required to it. It attracts it again. And that's how people call themselves lucky, or you call few people as lucky are the ones who thinks positivity. Knowingly or unknowingly, they activate and use the subconscious mind by providing the right thoughts inside their mind. And that's how it actually works. So I'm saying it again, we are human beings are far different from any other creature in the world. And we are powerful, and the power lies in your subconscious mind. Not only all the examples I've said, there are various examples where people just made history. And it's because the power of subconscious mind activated. We call gods, but they have the power of subconscious mind. I heard these lines when I was 18 years old, I think. It goes like, God created man, and God The reason why God created man is because he's not satisfied with all organisms he made in this planet. So he wanted to create a special being which has the same power of God, or nearly equal to God. So he wanted to create a living organism which has the power a bit equal to God, or sometimes equal to God. And he created man. But then he suddenly got the thought, if humans have that power, then the order in this world might be changed. So he hidden the same power inside his own mind so that he could never wake this up. And only the person who are right have the worthy to wake the power up could be use that power. So we have to be worthy. And what's that word is simple. Think about positivity. Think only positivity. Think that you can do it. If you think you can do it, of course, yes, you can do it. If you think you can do something great, yes, you will do something great. It's all about time and practice. But first, the first most beginning thing is that you have to think positively. Do not just break yourself with negative thoughts. Do not block yourself with negative emotions. Be positive. Be positive. Think positively. That's why this reason, all is well, think positivity, hope is everything. All these quotes which was said converges at one single point, and that's subconscious mind. That's why this book is so special, because it proves the theories of various quotes. It's a converging point of various quotes and various philosophies. Even our grandmother, great grandmother says that one single thing, think positively. Anta mana manchikera. So why it's actually happened? It's because the same statement, all those quotes about positivity converges at this single point, that's subconscious mind. The mental healing, law of attraction, magnetism, and the seed and ink pen example, everything is about thinking the right way. It's about teaching you and telling you that how to think positively, how to give your subconscious mind the right thoughts so that you can be successful. As I said there at the beginning, we all want to achieve things. And the way we think and the way we see the world, the way that we give thoughts to our subconscious mind is what decides the result. And I'm saying it again. Yes, that's why I said, Yadbhavam tadbhavate. As you feel, so you become. As you give the thoughts to your subconscious mind, as will be the results will be. That's it. So this is the topic of this is the book which I want to talk about. The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. So I'm very grateful to APSHA, especially Dr. Matthew Sriramagam Garu, for all the encouragement and support. I'm also grateful to the management of Andhra Pradesh Institute of Engineering and Technology. And my special thanks to Dr. B. Jojireddy SJ, Secretary and Director of Elliott. O. Mahesh, our Principal of Elliott, Reverend Father, Dr. B. Balaswamy SJ, Assistant Director of Elliott, and our beloved Candy sister, the Dean of Student Activities, and all the members of APSHA, and especially the faculty of Elliott and viewers and my fellow students. Thank you for your support, and thank you for giving me this golden opportunity to share my views on this platform. I'm very thankful for you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Jajula Vishwa Chandra, for bringing out in a very precise manner what is the difference between the innate power that the subconscious mind holds and what's the power of the human mind as such. And your review had also brought out some traits which seem like habits, but in reality, these are those traits which are directly controlled by the subconscious mind, vis-a-vis the habits and our routine. With all your excellence in public speaking, which has been recognized through the multiple wins in elocution and debate competition, has demonstrated not only a command of the language, but also critical thinking and persuasive skills while you are presenting the book, The Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. So thank you very much. And I thank all the viewers also for their participation in this Talk the Book show. And maybe coming Friday, again, we will be meeting with a review of a Telugu book at the same time. Till then, be safe. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Matthew Srirangam garu. Thank you very much, sir.